All right, LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Well, guys, it's been a while since I broke down a boxing matchup. It's been a while since I've done this, okay? Maybe about 18 months. Who the hell knows, okay? But the coach is going to break this down. So we got Terence Crawford versus Jeff Horn. And let's just get right into the breakdown, okay? All right, jabs. Okay, I think Terence Crawford has a more efficient and effective jab than Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn really don't use his jab a lot. When he does use it, it actually is pretty good, okay? When Jeff Horn decides to use his jab to set up his offense, it's actually a beautiful thing. And he actually has that ability. But is Jeff Horn going to be patient enough to do it? That's the question, okay? Is he going to be patient enough to utilize his jab to actually get things, to set things up? Distance management. Terence Crawford is a mastermind at distance management. Jeff Horn, not so much, because his game is not distance, okay? His game is inside fighting. And Jeff Horn is looking to get in on the inside to kind of deal out the most damage. That's Jeff Horn's whole thing. So he's not going to be very good at distance management unless the fighter's bigger than him. But, you know, he's always been the bigger fighter, so he's always been the weight bully, so he'll always try to come forward. Inside fighting, I give that edge to Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn actually is pretty good, especially in the phone booth, okay? And y'all know that old terminology when a person says in the phone booth. That just means that, you know, the person, they get in on a person's chest and they just throwing a bunch of blows. Jeff Horn is actually pretty good at that. And if Terence Crawford tries to get into an inside battle, you know, inside war with Jeff Horn, that's not going to be good, okay? Because Jeff Horn will come in the bigger fighter. He is going to try to body up Terence Crawford, and that's not going to be good. Terence Crawford should not spend large amounts of time in the inside versus Jeff Horn. That's not going to be good. Ring generalship. Of course, you know, that edge goes to Terence Crawford, okay? He is going to dictate the pace of the fight. He's going to own and command the ring, and he's going to own and command the center of the ring. And this is Terence Crawford's, you know, MO, okay? He's very good at actually making fighters fight his fight. That's what he does. The guy's very skillful. And, you know, Terence Crawford can do a variety of things. He can take away your best weapon. He can fight you up close. He can fight you, you know, off the back foot. I mean, Terence Crawford, he's going to own the ring generalship in this whole bout. That's my opinion. Stamina. Both of these two, they got stamina for days. I've never seen either one of these two gas out in a fight. Never seen it. You know, Jeff Horn, he can go, man. Jeff Horn can go 15 or 20 rounds. Terence Crawford, I feel, can go about 15 rounds. These guys don't get tired. They throw a lot of punches and they never get tired. So if this fight goes a distance, you can tell it won't be because it won't be because somebody's tired that somebody will lose. I tell you that. Counterpunching. Terence Crawford is going to own Jeff Horn in the counterpunching department. Jeff Horn, he can counterpunch when he wants to, but he's very focused on just getting in on the inside and throwing a bunch of punches to try to, you know, hit you to get his offense off. That's what Jeff Horn is up to. He's not going to try to stand back and try to counter you. Terence Crawford, on the other hand, yeah, he's going to let you throw punches. He's going to evade most of them, and then he's going to counter you with his left hand, especially when it switches to southpaw. That's going to be very problematic for Jeff Horn, because Terence Crawford, he can switch. He can switch to orthodox, he can switch to southpaw, and he can counter you with either hand. That's why Terence is so dangerous, man. And I got to tell MBT this, because I know he's going to be, no, coach, he's not going to like this video. Defense. The defensive edge, I give it to Terence Crawford. Pretty good head movement. Now, the reason why he's not a 5, because in order to be a 5, you would have to rarely get hit. And Terence Crawford, he does get hit, okay? He does. But he doesn't get hit quite as often as Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn, literally, y'all, I mean, I've seen him kind of step out of range a few times. I see some head movement out of Jeff Horn. But Jeff Horn, for the most part, he'll take a few shots to hit you with his best shot, okay? And he's going to come straight ahead. He's not going to back up most of the time. He's going to be coming straight ahead. And a lot of times I feel like Jeff Horn, I feel like he don't move his head when he's trying to get it on the inside. See, me, if that's his game, you know, if he's definitely, hey, I'm going to be an inside fighter, I think Jeff Horn, you know, need to use a few feints, man. Use a little bit of head movement. Throw some jabs, okay? To get in on the inside of a guy like Terence Crawford, because if he try to come in reckless and just try to swarm Terence Crawford, he's going to get countered, man. And Terence Crawford, you know, his countering, man, it's good, man. And when he counters you and he catch you and he hits you with a punch that you can't see, that's when the trouble begins to happen for these fighters. It's the punches that you don't see. power. I give the edge to Terence Crawford, but you know what? I would probably end up maybe having to make him even, since Jeff Horn is the bigger fighter. Terence Crawford, to be a little dude, he is extremely strong. He's extremely strong, and when he hits you, man, these guys are feeling these punches. Ask Yuriokas Gamboa. Ask Gamboa. Speed. I don't know why I have this even, okay? I'm going to change this right now. The speed is not even. Okay, so I think the speed for Jeff Horn, I think Terence Crawford is faster. I do. And I think Terence Crawford, he's going to be able to do things that Manny Pacquiao couldn't do. He's going to be able to rotate and use an angle, catch Jeff Horn with a counter shot, move back to the center of the circle, and I'm about to say octagon, move to the center of the circle, and then keep repeating the process, okay? He's very fast. And again, a lot of times Terence Crawford, he throws a lot of punches, man, that you can't see, man. You don't see him coming. He'll take an angle. He'll take a nice angle on you, throw a shot, and the guy don't ever see the punch coming. Terence Crawford has the speed department, in my opinion. Body work. Terence Crawford does very good body work, okay? His body work pretty much is pretty underrated. I've seen Jeff Horn do some body work, but, you know, Jeff, to me, is more or less like a headhunter. He goes for the headhunt, you know. I've seen him do some body work, but for the most part, Jeff is a headhunter. Terence Crawford does great body work, man. And this is how Terence Crawford actually breaks some of these guys down, man, with the body work. Technique. Terence Crawford is very accurate. Okay, he's very accurate. I mean, I give him a 5 on that, man. Jeff Horn, he don't have the accuracy of the technique, but it works for him. It's sloppy. It's very sloppy at times, but see, this is why Jeff Horn is doing as well as he's doing, because it is sloppy, because it is unpredictable, because you can't predict, you know, where the offense is coming at times with Jeff Horn. So I just think Terence Crawford is the more technical fighter. Mental stability. Both of these guys are very strong mentally. They both are very strong. Neither one of these two guys are going to quit. Chin. Both of these guys, they got good chins, and I haven't seen any evidence that these guys got weak chins. I mean, Jeff Horn took Manny Pacquiao's, you know, took his best punches, man, especially that left hand, and he stood in there. And, you know, I have to say that this is the same Manny Pacquiao that knocked down Amir Khan, okay? He knocked him down with, no, I'm sorry, this is the same Manny Pacquiao that knocked down Chris Algieri, okay? Same Manny Pacquiao that knocked him down about 6 times. So I'm not going to really use the age of Manny Pacquiao, because he still got his speed in his left hand. So Jeff Horn did a good job of that, man. You know, I hadn't seen any indication that Jeff was going to fall at the knees. Terence Crawford took some very good shots from Yuriokas Gamboa. So, I mean, Terence, his chin has been tested, man. People always say, well, yeah, but Terence ain't been in there with nobody, so he ain't been tested. Yeah, his chin has been tested, okay? Heart. Both of these two guys are dogs, man. Both of these two dogs, these guys, they got dog in them. They got a lot of dog, and they're going to bring the fight. So, you know, I don't think we need to completely count Jeff Horn out, okay? I don't believe we should completely count him out. But they got the dog in them. But I see the fight going Terence Crawford, unanimous decision. I don't see a knockout happening. I think this fight will go to distance. Terence Crawford, unanimous decision against Jeff Horn. He's got the higher coefficient. So we'll see how it all plays out when these two fight. Okay? We'll see how it plays out. You guys tell me what you think, okay? This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe.